fall. We're lost with no control. I can see it in your eyes. Can see the sunlight this side as night covers your side. And we turn.
Hi guys, to everyone. It's Ada from Poison Rock as usual. I'm really pleased to have with us today an Italian woman, Strea. First of all, how are you,
Yeah.
Strea?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm really fine. It's pretty hot here in Italy,
Yeah.
as you can see. Okay, and except for this temperature, I'm fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say you're more a winter person or a summer person or autumn or winter.
I have to admit that I am a summer person,
Yeah.
and yeah, but the last years have been really, I don't know, really crazy here in Italy. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I have changed my mind and maybe become a more an autumn person, because autumn will have something like the old summer
Yeah.
weather. I don't know.
Because let's say to the people, our autumn is kind of a little bit summer and a little bit winter. So we have
Yeah, of course.
because it depends where we are in autumn. At least here in Sicily, we go still to the beach. So, so of course, I mean, you have just to say to the people, two singles out, which is one is Hazel and the last one is Ophelia. Of course, now we're gonna talk about this amazing single because as well in one there is an amazing guest, which is a big especially for a new musician, it's really like an amazing goal to achieve. But before we're thinking about everything, who is Strea? And why Strea? This is beautiful.
I'm a singer and a songwriter. I'm from Brescia in the northern part of Italy. And Strea, Strea means witch in my dialect, in the dialects, yes, of
Brescia.
of Brescia, and also I have to say that there are similarities in other parts of the north, and
Wow.
it was the way that used my grandma, my grandma for calling me, and I don't know, it puts together I don't know, a witchy vibe and a folk vibe, mysterious one, yes, but also a more lovely, a more I don't know, maybe also melancholic vibe, and it is really me, I have to say, and that's the way I choose. This name. Yes.
Yeah,
This
of
name.
course, and I think as well, if correct me if I'm wrong, like it's kind of a melancholic and nostalgic comes from your grandma, how she was calling you, because that's a really sweet things to do. That's beautiful. We love our grandma in Italy. We love, I think everyone, but in Italy, they know how we are with parents and grandparents.
I have to admit it. Yeah.
But of course, like I don't think that one day you wake up and just start, okay, I'm gonna go play, I'm gonna be straight up, put out music. So how literally started? So how is the life of little Strea growing up and just finding out, okay, now is the day that I want to be more serious about my talent, my skills, myself.
Yeah, I think that I can say that I sing since I was very little.
Okay.
Yeah, I really love singing, and it is my favorite dimension, okay, to be. And I studied to have singing lessons and to study actually singing when I was 12, when I was young. And then I continued to study, for almost 60, 70 years. Yes, I studied
Amazing.
a lot, and I'm going on because I really love singing, but I really love study singing, and I was mostly into, and my studies were in the rock genre, and I can define me a rock singer, and this was my basis, and
Yeah.
then I started to have some piano lessons also when I was 16. Yes,
Okay.
and then I discovered this beautiful instrument, and I don't know, I fell in love with Emily from Evanescence, as
Okay.
as as a lot of teenagers
Yeah, we all
teenagers
went through that
did.
phase. Yeah.
Yes, yes, of course. And after that, I started to songwriting, and I think that things became more serious around 2020, yes,
Our amazing.
2019, because
Yeah.
yes, I started with trying to write with a band, and I don't know, because I listen to a lot of bands, yes, and I don't know, I've always seen me as a front woman
Yeah.
of a band, and not as a songwriter or as a solo project. And then I don't know, things went in a different way, and then I remain with my guitar player, with Nicola Sanzogni, that is with me in a lot of projects. And then we put together all the ideas that I had with the piano, and then with the help of other beautiful musicians, I have to say, we were able to do, I don't know, beautiful arrangements, and to create this project and my album, and I don't know. I then became what I am today, and
Yeah.
I have this beautiful music. And it is also due to these beautiful musicians that I have the opportunity to have Colin Edwin, the
Yeah.
former Porcupine.
I
Okay,
mean,
but
you know, like Porcupine Tree, I think is one of those bands that at least us as teenager were growing up listening to.
yeah, yeah,
That, so,
I'm a huge fan. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
I'm a huge fan. And he had some collaborations with Anteghini and Alessandro Pedretti, that are the other guitar player and the drummer of in my project. And then I don't know, we sent Ophelia to him. He really loved it, and then here we are, and that's a dream come true.
Yeah.
It's
Of
such a,
course.
I don't know, it's so beautiful
Yeah.
to me.
Because
Yes,
it's like because of course like the first single was Hazel though. Yeah.
yes, of course.
And of course like this name Hazel Ophelia or and but as well the video clip claim to kind of an ethereal vibe, we can say something that is, I don't know, I can imagine myself laying on a field, just being
Okay.
in the water, because we know that Ophelia being on the water is famous for that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So there's a
yeah,
lot to recall about nature and kind of a magic mysticism. So I want just to ask about, of course, because we don't want to spoil the album that is will came out later. That's another time. So right now, when I ask
yeah,
about Hazel, what is about Hazel, the meaning, and as well the video clip, which are stunning.
yeah.
Who recorded that?
Hazel,
Yeah,
what?
as well
Dimmi
was
che non ti ho
involved in
ascoltato perché salta, esatto,
tranquilla, tranquilla.
mi salti ogni tanto,
As
prova.
well, who was like in Hazel as shooting for the video clip as well, because that's a beautiful work. It's well done.
Yeah, 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 thank you. Hazel means nocciola in
Yeah,
Italian,
of
and
course.
it is a reference to the eye color, but also to the hazelnut tree, because when I was little, I used to play in a garden in which there were those beautiful trees, and I don't know, it is you were right when you say to me that nature is very present in
Yeah.
this work because a huge inspiration for me, and I don't know, I love to chill and to write and to create landscapes in my mind while I'm writing. And I don't know, Hazel is a melancholic song, and it talks about grief, love, and loss, and the end of a relationship. And but I don't know, I wanted to give it a different a twist, okay?
Okay.
And yeah, to land, to arrive in this landscape, and it was also the intention that I have with the video that was shooted near Lake Garda Lake,
Okay.
okay, Garda Sea in Italy, and in a beautiful natural park, and in which we also have no, the luck to find a huge, I don't know, a huge landscape full of flowers in which
Yeah.
yes, I was able to shoot some of the picture that you can find on my social media,
Yeah.
and the work was done by Erika Serio, that is a fantastic photographer, and she also did the video. We realized the video. It was pretty in a hot summer day like this one like today, but I'm really happy. I'm really happy of the results, and Hazel has a special place in my heart. Yes.
Yeah, and that's what I like always this small reference that you gave to your childhood, because it's all about a circle. I mean, life is a wheel,
Yeah.
so we have our inner child inside of us. So these always correct me if I'm wrong. It could be seen like as well, like in your music, kind of a way to bring outside your inner child, your playful self. Not of course like yeah, even need to be crazy sometimes, do being instinctive, but as well in a kind of gentle way. You know, it's because your music is a claim to like the elegance, I think. It's
Yeah.
really
You
elegance, yeah.
really get the vibe, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I always work on different levels. Okay, there is the present, but there is also, I think, something about the past, and
Yeah.
yes, all of them appear in the music, in the writing
Yeah.
process. Yes, of
And it's
course.
yeah, it's beautiful because we always, I mean, it's important to stay here and now, but when you can put everything, a little bit of the past, I don't know, your music could be perfect as a background for some Jane Austen, you know, some of these uh
Okay, thank you.
yeah, because there's something this that I remember that kind of put, because if you close my eyes I can imagine this landscape. I think everyone, even if it's in Lake Garda, or if it's I don't know, in a lake, some lake here in Sicily, people can relate it all over the world, because I couldn't even thought that you were Italian at the beginning. I was like, oh, it's
Okay.
okay, so she's Italian. Thanks God, someone from Italy is doing this music. We need more
Thank you.
stress.
I was really, really scared about my pronunciation while I am
I,
singing. Yes, it
I
was,
already have
I
it.
don't know.
Let's say we can speak Italian, we can speak English. We are like, not the best in the accent, but we can. So it's fun. It's
Okay.
okay. But of course, that's so that. But it's like with Ophelia, when it was released, you kind of, let's say that you landed like in the mainstream almost. Like everyone started to notice you're going on the radio, because that's what you were a guest on a radio show. So people started to claiming. So it's like Ophelia, you think that opens the door for you more like in the music scene?
I don't know, because Ophelia, it is a a peculiar,
Yeah.
I think, song is I don't know, mm, rifacciamola questa, che devo riuscire a trovare la parola,
Ok,
ok?
non ti preoccupare, non ti
Ehm,
preoccupare.
ce la stavo facendo, ok?
Tranquilla, tranquilla, tranquilla.
Ok. Ehm, mm, I don't know. I think that Ophelia, it is a peculiar song because it is more proggy. Okay,
Okay, okay.
it goes more into yes, the classic prog
Yeah.
and proggy sounds. So I don't know. I think that Hazel it is more mainstream,
Okay.
and while Ophelia it is more and as I was able to see as from the feedback, yes, but it was the thing that I also I was I don't know. I expected, okay, and it is more for a niche, okay, for
Okay.
a
Okay.
uh, yes, an audience that like this kind of genre, this
Yeah.
kind of length, this kind of sound. But it is fine. I'm happy. I'm also happy because I'm a huge fan,
Well,
yes, of this kind, yes, of music, and yes, it is the right place for Ophelia too.
and I think that, of course, from the title, it's about the Ophelia figure because there are different. Of course, it's always about the Ophelia on the Shakespearean. It's a
Yeah,
tragedy. I think it's a tragedy of Ophelia
yeah,
in Amleto. But
yeah,
originally, it has another meaning for you, that Ophelia, because it's so misunderstood. This poor woman.
yeah, yeah. Yes, I don't know. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge Shakespearean
Okay.
fan, and I really, really love tragedies, of course. And but the song wasn't about Ophelia
Okay.
at
Okay.
the beginning. Yes, I started to create this song a long, long time ago. It was very different, and then it takes shape, the shape that uh, has today. And I don't know, I met Ophelia at a certain point because by chance, yes, because we found, I have I don't know, a nice, a funny story about about it because we found a sound, an effect, okay?
Okay.
We were Yes, and the name was I think Orphelia or Ophelia, okay?
Okay.
And then I don't know, I was a huge Shakespearean fan, and this I don't know, create something like a click in my mind,
Yeah.
and and then everything was perfect because the story takes shape, and I started to merge
Okay.
merge my story and the vibes and also the themes that I found it in the tragedy,
Yeah.
and so yes, the song
Is
I
that
don't know, yes,
it's
yes, yes,
it's your kind of like, you can say that it's kind of your personal hymn, or is personal dedication to Ophelia itself, the figure of Ophelia, that she was a.
yeah. I also then I wanted to uh give her more space because in the tragedy she has just a bunch of lines,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Yeah.
she doesn't speak much, but I was really I don't know, the fact that she sings uh, when she becomes crazy for love,
Yeah.
because of the betrayal, and
Yeah.
because of Hamlet. I don't know. This was a very interesting thing, and yes, a very deep thing for
Yeah,
me.
that's
And
beautiful.
in a certain way, I imagined the song that she had sang,
Wow.
something like this.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And of course, if you don't, but this is a little bit out of the music scene. If you did, I don't know if you saw it, but there is a TV show about Ophelia, which gives
Okay.
a better ending, completely different.
Okay.
So check it out.
Okay.
If I found it, I'm gonna send you the link. It's beautiful. It's kind of a
Okay.
little bit more like modern in a certain way. I don't know. It gives me
Oh,
so
wait. I think it's not a TV series. It's a
it's a movie. Yeah, it's a movie. You're right. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of reminds.
yes, yes, I saw it. I saw it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and the ending was per. I mean, I love the melancholic scene that we see in the painting, in the famous
Yeah, yeah.
painting, and of course in the poetry. But she should have deserved a better ending. Let's like that. So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
TV,
yeah.
that movie, it's beautiful, and I'm glad that you at least saw it because okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah, 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 yeah,
we
yeah.
are
I
huge
saw it.
Ophelia fan. We are a huge Ophelia fan.
I read everything. I saw everything.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
And I saw it. I
I'm a
think
huge
it
fan.
was back then. I don't know. Was maybe in the Louvre, the painting. I saw it once face to face, and
I, I saw it here in Italy, in
yeah,
Milan, because there was a pre-Raphaeliti's um, I don't know how to say it. Yes, exhibition.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and
beautiful.
I was able to see
It's
the Mille
beautiful.
painting.
Yeah, we
Yes,
both saw that
I
it's
really love it. Yeah.
huge. The Gioconda is small, that is huge, and you can just want to jump into the land, the lake, and as
Yeah,
well, of course,
I'm a huge fan of
yeah,
these, yes,
yeah,
kind of paintings, and
yeah,
so it is. I don't know. I really really love the vibes, but also the other thing that was very precious and was very important for me was the fact that Ophelia, it is a female figure that is
yeah,
really. I don't know. It is mm, an ambassador. I think
yes,
if
yes.
I yes,
It's yeah,
if
it's a
I can see it about mental health and it's important these themes that are very very important for me,
mhm,
and I don't know the boundary between the female figures, the woman,
yeah,
and mental health. It's
yeah.
I don't know. It was another theme that I wanted to write about. Yeah.
And it's important, especially because there's still today a little bit of misunderstanding and a little bit of don't say that you have that, don't say that you go to the therapist. No, 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 you can say that. It's like a taboo here, so especially in the South. But as well, like,
Yeah.
of course, there is I think you mentioned this kind of a proggy sound. And but I want
Yeah.
to know as well, this prog sound, we will hear it as well like throughout the upcoming album, or there will be other influences as well. For what
Mm.
we can say, of course, we don't want to say everything.
I can say yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think that the melodic rock and
Okay.
folk sound, yes, the folk sound will be the most prevalent
Okay.
in the work. I have to say that there won't be another Ophelia, okay?
Okay.
And yes, this was this. I don't know. I wanted I write this also as something like a tribute to this
Yeah.
kind of sonorities, and this classic. I almost it is. I think in my mind. Okay, it is a very 70s classic
Wow. Yeah.
yes, the Ophelia, and I don't know, the other songs, yes, are more near Steven Wilson world, this kind of
Okay.
sonorities that I really love,
Yeah.
a more contemporary, yes,
Okay.
uh,
That's cool.
more contemporary, yes, prog sound, yes.
So of course, like just to just give a little bit of a tip, just what there would be some new single coming out like in the closest month, like in the next month. And
Yes,
of course we don't want to say of course because it's not being said that, but there is as well like a date you have in mind for the release of the album. Of course, don't say it if you can't, but there is like a period of time that so we can know in a while. Okay.
yes, I can give you some spoilers, of course, and it's a pleasure because if anyone want to come and listen, for me
Yeah.
it's I don't know, gracious, it's beautiful, yes, and I will be releasing
Okay.
this month on July,
Okay.
and a cover. Yes, because in the work there are also two covers, yes,
Okay.
that are two references to very different, okay, words.
Okay.
And then I will be releasing the last single, and
Okay.
that is, I have to say, one of my, I don't know, I don't want to say that I have a
Favorite
favorite
song.
song because
Okay.
it
Okay.
is not true, okay. I love all
Yeah,
the
of
songs of
course.
this
It's a
book,
creation.
but it is a very important song
Okay.
for me, and on September it will
Okay.
be released, and then on October the album will be out, yes.
Okay. So then on October we have to do like for sure an interview about talking about all after the album is out. But one thing that
Okay.
I want to really like to not to just one, because of course there's a lot of influences going around you. We want to be
Yeah.
picky. So just let's pick. I don't want to say because sometimes I use like this boring pick three. Just give me like literally three musicians, can be female, whatever, even
Yeah.
Italian, doesn't care. That today, like now, like 6 and 53, you're thinking like a big influence on you, or like that you want to go to listen to after maybe that are liking you now. We're not talking about what influenced you, what now at the moment you are like, well, going to listen
Okay.
later, for example.
Okay. Okay. I have them. Yes.
Okay.
I have to say Steven Wilson, of
Okay.
course, in all his works,
Okay. Yeah, of course.
in his solo
Okay.
projects, but also, of course,
Yeah.
especially important in three.
Yeah.
Tori Amos,
Oh,
because it is,
yeah, because it's
yeah,
so famous. Yeah.
yeah, I love her. I love her.
Yeah.
I don't know, in a in a way that I am not even able to to describe, because she's amazing. I really love her, I don't know, her pianistic talent, but
Yeah.
also the songwriting, so intimate. I really love her, and I have to say an Italian
Okay.
singer, because yes, also to, I don't know, to reconnect to my childhood, Elisa, the first
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, of course. She has a
yes,
amazing songwriter. Yeah.
the first works when she wrote in English, yes, and the early 2000,
Yeah.
yes, late 90s works. I grew up with her.
Yeah.
And I really love her. I really love these
Yeah.
vibes, and
She
yes,
was
I
a
really
little bit.
love her.
Yeah,
Also,
I think she was
singer.
at least one of the beginning as well to be folk in her own way, because she had some folkish vibe as well. Sometimes she's amazing. I
And
mean,
also a bit of grungy, I think.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We have
also
our own
grungy.
amazing musician. We have to say that. We have to say that.
Yeah.
Like you, for example. I mean, and I really, before ending, Strea, I really hope that literally that with this album coming out, you deserve, because of course there's a lot, like I said, of amazing musician out there. You are not less of them. You're amazing. So
Thank
I'm gonna I can't wait to just edit the interview and put it out. So it's out.
Okay. Thank you
And
very much.
and
Very kind.
talk about the album when it's out, and but as well to give you, like we said, a little bit of a connection here and there, because it's important. And if you have if you know other, I don't know, other musician girls, women that are like, just send it to me. We just have to create our own niche. That's beautiful.
Okay.
And
Yeah, of course.
but do you think as well about playing some live after the release of the album, or are you already playing?
Yes, I'm working. I'm
Okay.
working on it, and now I am with my musicians. I
Yeah.
am preparing, and it is almost ready. Something like an unplugged show.
Okay.
Yes,
Beautiful.
yeah, we arranged
Okay.
the album, so we will be able to reach, I think, different places, and in a
Okay.
more in an easier way, I think.
Yeah.
And I really love the rearrangement,
Beautiful.
and yes, I'm working on
Okay.
the
Of
live
course.
part, I
Yeah, I'm
guess,
gonna hear
of this
that.
work, of this job. Yeah, yeah, because I'm a singer, and
Of course.
singing is the thing that I really
Of
I
course.
like the most. Yes.
So of course, when all this news is gonna be out, I'm gonna be sure to share it. And if I'm gonna be on the surrounding, I'm gonna come and check it, so of course, and meet you. So thank you so much, Strea. It was a pleasure. And everyone out in the world, check Strea. She's Italian, but she's amazing. Check it out. We need to bring her outside. It's in Italy and abroad. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful day. And I love your calendar, but in your background with the herbs.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I know. Bye, and always being a Shakespearean fan. Bye. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Bye, Sarah. Bye bye.
Thank you. You too.
You make me feel like crashing out today. And every time I call your name, it's always late. You make me feel so empty and alone, when everything I wanna feel is feeling safe. I saw the sunset while you were asleep, and everything feels like the color